The job paid triple. Overnight clerk at the stop and go out on Route 17. Nothing to it. $36 an hour to sit in a glass box from 10 to 6. The listing said, no experience necessary, immediate start, ideal for someone with no commitments. They needed someone fast. Start tonight, fast. I took it the same day I called. I didn't tell anyone. There wasn't really anyone to tell anyway. The drive stretched on forever. 2 hours swallowed by darkness and silence. No radio, just the hum of my own thoughts. I remember thinking it wouldn't matter much either way if I got there. I'd left the kitchen light on in my apartment, and the little plant on the windowsill I keep forgetting to water. That was the whole of what was waiting for me back home. The woman before me had worked nights here for years. Nobody said what happened to her. They just really needed someone by Friday. The day shift guy was already in his car when I pulled in. He didn't roll the window down. He just pointed at the door and drove off. Fine, I wasn't there to make friends. I flicked my last cigarette away and watched it die on the wet asphalt. Well, won't be buying more. Not this month, anyway. When I got to the counter, I saw something taped sticking out from under it. Laminated, typed, then scribbled on by hand in different inks, different years. Like a relay baton passed and dropped, never quite finished. Taped beside it was a name tag, the little plastic kind. My name is already printed on it. Fast work, considering I'd only called that morning. Efficient people. I pinned it on. The laminated sheet said, "The rules. Welcome to your night shift. Read this before your first customer. Follow every rule and you get to go home at dawn. Break one and the night starts over. But you don't get many chances. Break too many and you stay forever. Good luck." 1. Don't acknowledge anyone who pays in wet coins. Just look away and they will leave. 2. If the coffee machine is already brewing when you arrive, do not turn it off. 3. A man will ask for the bathroom key. Tell him it's still out. Do not offer a second. Do not tell him where it is. 4. Never say the time out loud, not even in your head, not even if they ask kindly, especially then. 5. Not really a rule, more like a fact. If the bell over the door rings and no one comes in, someone did. 6. In ink that looked newer than everything else. We keep count, even when you lose it. I read that last line twice, trying to make sense of it. I laughed at the whole thing, honestly. This must be a stupid joke they play on newcomers. Good one, though. Around midnight, the clock jumped. I'd swear it. I blinked and it leapt an hour ahead. Or slipped backward. I stopped being sure which. The same song kept restarting on the radio. Or maybe it never stopped at all. That's the thing about a note like that. Once they plant a bug in your ear, your brain starts looking for it. So I didn't let myself wonder. Besides, the customers came in waves. What the hell? What's this traffic at 2 a.m.? A woman bought the same pack of gum 4 times, each time forgetting the last. A man counted out his change so slowly, I felt myself aging. A guy hurried in doing the pee dance and asked for the bathroom key. Still out, I told him. Sorry. Rule 3. Easy. He left without a word. See, I could do this. Then a woman entered whom I was sure I'd seen before. Pale, tired. She drifted through the aisles, buying nothing. When she passed the counter, I caught the name tag pinned to her chest. The exact same little plastic kind we all get. It said Lucy, and I had the strangest feeling, standing there, that this was the third time I'd seen her. It was my first night. Maybe she was trying to steal something. Someone paid in coins. They were wet. I almost said thank you. I caught myself, Rule 1, and kept my eyes glued to the counter. Wet drops kept falling onto the counter. Then they left. First slip. I told myself it didn't count because I caught it. Then the coffee machine started brewing, on its own. Nobody had touched it. Rule 2, if it's already brewing, don't turn it off. But I'd had enough. The clock, the customers, the rules, they all pressed in. I figured the rules were just there to scare the new girl, so I reached over and switched it off. I almost chuckled, but then the lights went out. All of them. One long second of total darkness. When they flickered back on, the clock read the same time it had when I clocked in. The gum was back on the shelf. The night had started over, like someone pushing the restart button on a machine. That was the second one. I still wouldn't call it that. After that, I was still skeptical. It takes time to really comprehend when something strange happens. I still thought this was all part of the joke. I felt silly, but I followed every rule perfectly, just so I wouldn't fall into some idiot's stupid trap. I looked outside. Still pitch dark. My body said morning should have come by now, and somewhere in there, something shifted. I stopped wanting to prove the rules wrong. I started wanting to go home, really wanting it. The tiny apartment, the unanswered messages, the kitchen light I'd left on, the plant. I thought about that half-dead little plant on the windowsill, the one I never remember, and I wanted, absurdly, more than anything, to go home and water it. My hand shook. That's how much I wanted it. That was the first time I'd wanted anything in a long while. For a while, nothing happened. I picked up a newspaper someone had left on the counter. I heard the clock ticking away, but didn't look at it. Morning, almost. I let myself breathe. The door chimed, and it was him again, the P-dance man, doing the same anxious shuffle, asking for the bathroom key in the same words, like the first time had never happened. And I was so tired, so close to done, that my mouth answered before I did. It's in the drawer next to the counter. The last word left my mouth, and a sharp stabbing feeling hit my chest. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Rule 3. Do not tell him where it is. My body tensed up like something was about to hurt me, but then, nothing. I peeked out from behind my newspaper with one eye. Nothing. I started rambling to myself. A slip. Everyone slips. It's okay. What am I saying? These rules are not real. Then the bell rings. No one comes in. But then, shortly after, footsteps, up to the counter, slow and heavy, wet, like someone walking through a swamp. I keep my eyes down, habit by then, so all I see is the counter, the newspaper trembling in my hands, and the coins when they come. 1, wet, 2, wet. The third rolls out of a hand I don't look up at, turns a slow half circle, and comes to rest against the other two, like it's counting something. The hand doesn't pull back. It rests there, beside the coins, right where my eyes are pinned, so I see it whether I want to or not. Caked in mud to the wrist, dried grass pressed into the cracks of it, like it grew there. the nails long and dark and curling. Then the second hand settles next to the first, flat, unhurried, and the counter creaks like something is leaning its weight onto it. I don't look up. I will not look up. The hands slide back, off the counter, out of my little square of vision, and the footsteps start again, slow, heavy, wet, not toward the door, around, along the counter, toward the open end, the gap you walk through to get behind the register. My eyes slip down, under the edge of the newspaper. Feet, turned toward me, standing in a puddle of mud that is still spreading, slow, across the tiles.
They don't